Hi class, welcome to week 3 of health psychology. I apologize, I'm struggling with a head cold. My health is not doing its best at the moment, so if this sounds a little different than usual, that's why. That's also why I'm a hair later than I would have liked to have been in submitting this video to you. But you've made it to week 3, we're in the midway point of this course. A lot of rich information between last week and this week that I imagine you're still digesting. I wanted to speak to a few things in today's video. Firstly, this week, we're really highlighting various means of coping and the importance of social support in managing stress and health conditions. We're going in depth in those areas. You're also going to come up with for the paper this week, you're going to try to utilize some health behavior change models and talk about how you would help someone in that way. Something that comes up a lot in my work is the stages of change model, the trans-theoretical model, assessing what stage of change might this individual be at with quitting smoking or with quitting alcohol. It helps drive treatment and helps us determine, should I utilize some skills just to help them identify what motivates them at first and what are even the reasons for change, such as motivational interviewing, which is utilized a lot in health behavior change, or maybe just doing those skills for a little while before even getting into any problem solving or future planning. Sometimes it's helpful to really let the motivation come from the patient. But not to give too much away. It's very exciting reading this week, and I hope you enjoy it. It's a great introduction to health behavior change and working in behavioral medicine type settings, doing psychology. A couple of you did also ask about preparation for the final paper or your week 6 paper. For that paper, it is helpful if you do start thinking about it now, at least as far as the population that you're hoping to focus this paper on. It could be older adults, aging population. It could be teenagers. It could be parents, healthcare providers, or even more specifically, it could be a type of population that tends to be more high risk for diabetes. And then what the hope for you, once you've chosen your population of interest for the portfolio or paper, you're going to integrate learning from every single week of this course. Chapters throughout every week of learning, there is enough information for you to tie and weave in things that have been you've read. For example, how is this person's cultural environment, upbringing had an impact on their behaviors? How has their genealogy and biology had an impact? Were they at risk just based on their ethnic background or things of that nature? How has this impacted different systems within their body having this issue that you're helping them with? Is it affecting their immune system? Is it affecting their nervous system? And how? Is social support something that would be relevant or not, for example? And so every week, hopefully, if you have this population in mind, you'll start writing down key terms and key points and content that's really going to be beneficial in this advisory portfolio for this population. So I'm looking for that final paper to really seamlessly weave in things that are learned throughout the course in the text, while also integrating other empirical literature. And I want to speak to this in general with your weekly discussion posts and assignments. Some of you are doing a great job with this, but just a reminder, it is uber important to cite any content you're borrowing that isn't your own language or your own thought or your own experience. And also, I'm looking for you to find other literature outside of just the textbook from this class to integrate. Furthermore, direct quotes, you can use them. However, you absolutely demonstrate much greater critical thinking skills when you can summarize the content in your own words, your own language, and then cite the source. And also, many of you have also been doing a great job including life examples to support your key points in your discussion posts, in your papers. that also is a wonderful way to show your ability to think critically. I've enjoyed reading everything thus far. I hope you're starting to really get comfortable with the biopsychosocial model of health and how so many elements of our functioning have an impact on our health. They're really connected, the mind and body, and it's really fascinating when you can start learning what our psychologists' role in finding these uh, key interventions that really have bang for their buck and help both what's going on medically and mentally or emotionally. Keep up the good work. Again, sorry I'm a little under the weather. I hope this was helpful with your final papers and starting preparation for those. If you have other questions, please keep them coming. I do my best to respond within 24 hours via email. And you're halfway through the course. Congrats.